Now, once the campaign ends, the model code of conduct will be strictly enforced and no political party will be allowed to hold rallies or any public meetings. Polling for the Delhi Assembly elections 2025 is scheduled for February 5th and the results will be announced on February 8th. This is the particular story that we are tracking. In fact, as we speak of the Delhi polls and the campaigns that have been continuing in the national capital, one of the favorite tools this election campaign in Delhi that has been seen for all political giants remains to be catchy posters targeting each other. In the latest, Aam Aadmi Party launched a new poster attacking BJP and in particular Amit Shah, Parvesh Verma, JP Nadda and Ramesh Bidhuri. Poster reads, 8 फरवरी को बीजेपी को मिलेगा अंडा, which means that BJP will be winning 0 seats on the 8th of February. A direct jibe, and that is the exact poster that we are speaking of, ladies and gentlemen. But the biggest question still remains, will these social media campaigns reap any electoral benefits for any of these political parties? A question that indeed remains to be at the center of this very hour. And all answers will be seen on February 8th itself. But right now, as we continue to discuss the campaigns at length, joining me from the newsroom would be Yash Goyal. But at this point, before we cut across to him, let us take you through these posters in depth that we have to show you. In fact, early this morning itself, Sambit Patra could also be seen going from conducting a door-to-door campaign as well. There is the political heat has been on the rise, and there has been several interesting political developments in the national capital over the last month with controversies.
कि दिल्ली की जनता ने मन बना लिया है कि एक पॉजिटिव एजेंडा वाली पार्टी जिसके पास एक पढ़े लिखे सीएम चेहरे हैं उन्हीं को वोट देंगे। वो वोट उन्हीं को देंगे जिन्होंने देश की सबसे सस्ती बिजली 24 घंटा बिजली फ्री बिजली दी, जो भाजपा अपने किसी भी 20 राज्य में कर नहीं पाई। जहां फ्री बस यात्रा महिलाओं की दी दिल्ली में, जो भाजपा दिल्ली में बंद करना चाहती है, अपने किसी भी 20 राज्यों में नहीं दे पाई। जहां देश में फ्री पानी मिलता है, भाजपा के राज्यों में कहीं नहीं मिलता, वो दिल्ली में बंद करना चाहती है। दिल्ली की जनता जानती है कि उनको दिल्ली में एक ऐसा मॉडल दिया अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने जिसमें लीस्ट इन्फ्लेशन, सबसे कम महंगाई, सबसे कम बेरोजगारी, हाईएस्ट पर कैपिटा इनकम, हाईएस्ट मिनिमम डेली वेजेस, ये सब दिल्ली में अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने करके दिखाया। और इसके बाद एक ईयर ऑन ईयर एक मुनाफे का बजट पेश किया। दिल्ली की जनता को ऐसी पॉजिटिव एजेंडे वाली पार्टी पसंद आती है, ना कि कोई गाली गलोच वाली पार्टी जो अपने 20 राज्यों में दिल्ली जैसी एक भी सुविधा नहीं दे पाई।
Well, with that, let us cut across to our colleague Yash Goyal, who's joining us from the newsroom. Yash, you know, there have been extremely interesting developments over just the last 1 month when we speak of the Delhi polls. We've seen a last bid for the seats in the Delhi Assembly, all parties going out there to conduct the last stage of their campaigning. In fact, we were just talking about Sambit Patra conducting a door-to-door campaign in the national capital as well. Tell us what the temperatures feel like in the national capital as we speak of the last day of campaigning.
Well, Shreya, the temperatures are soaring at all-time highs here in the national capital. As you rightly mentioned, today is the last day for the political campaigning here in the national capital, and 5 p.m. is the deadline today. And in fact, then the moral code of conduct kicks in. Before that, all the parties, be it the Aam Aadmi Party, Bharatiya Janata Party or the Congress Party, they all are going all out, just putting in their last word across the Janta here in the national capital. You just saw Sambit Patra also conducting door-to-door campaign, and in fact those visuals are double interesting because it's not just Sambit Patra with there conducting that door-to-door campaign, but along with him is a former Delhi minister. So these images become very interesting, and the BJP knows how well to capitalize on all these things. We saw how Congress is also going all out against the Aam Aadmi Party, plan against the Bharatiya Janata Party. Sandeep Dixit, perhaps this time around, we're seeing a lot of Sandeep Dixit face is one face which we're seeing a lot here in the national capital, particularly campaigning for his own seat, which is the New Delhi constituency, and he's up against Arvind Kejriwal and Parvesh Verma of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Meanwhile, Arvind Kejriwal himself is someone who has been involved in this campaigning in a very vociferous manner, every day coming out and doing that press conference at around 11 a.m. That had become ritual for him, and that sets the agenda for the entire Aam Aadmi Party for the entire day. And in fact, from there, the Aam Aadmi Party takes their campaign and take it to try to take it to the next level so that they can communicate this word to the people of Delhi. So today is the last day, and perhaps all the political parties also know that how the attention span of the public is not very much nowadays. So that is why they make sure that till the last moment they campaign, and they campaign really well in the national capital, raking up all those issues which they've been talking about since the beginning of the announcement of the election, and even before that. Sambit Patra today talking about how the water mafia is hampering the water supplies in the national capital. On the other hand, we just saw that very poster being released by the Aam Aadmi Party taking specifically on Amit Shah, Parvesh Verma, Ramesh Biduri and JP Nadda. Why Ramesh Biduri and JP Nadda? Why Ramesh Biduri and Parvesh Verma? Because these are the two heavyweights which are contesting against Arvind Kejriwal and Atishi, respectively. So this becomes very interesting how today all these political parties are going to use these last few hours to reach out to the people in the national capital to choose their symbol on that very ballot when they're going to go and cast their vote.